he dropped it in the snow again. Dude, you gotta carry that thing, guard it with your life. One of these times the lid's gonna fall off. Well, it's another beautiful day in northern Maine. Just going to do the afternoon check on the cows, get done work, and sunny and calm. Yeah, it's awesome. Days are getting a little bit longer. And the cows are all kind of scattered about these hay bales. I think we're gonna move the wire and give them some more hay. We're gonna give them some mineral. Pretty standard. Almost boring. I don't really want to say boring, but with the cows this time of year, it's pretty much just like maintenance mode, you know? We give them feed and make sure they've got everything they need. Talking about water, I see there's some licking snow over there. There's also a couple that went up to a little spring. You get a little water there. But feed water, I mean, there's not really much else. Let's go over to the mineral container. And you just wait till spring, wait till calving season when there's a lot of activity, and then in the summer we're moving pastures all the time. Got a lot of big projects for this summer. In addition to the standard making hay, we're gonna be doing a big clearing project and clear a bunch of brush and trees where we're gonna stack bales and create some new pasture. But that's not gonna happen until this snow melts. It'll be a while yet. Usually our snow doesn't melt till mid to late April, depending on the year. Okay, let's have a look. All right, son, you gonna put that mineral in the sled? Why don't you put that in there? I like having that sled because it makes everything portable. You can move it around from pasture to pasture. Okay? It's a hard lid to get open. There you go. One of these days I'll go through what's actually in that mineral for you guys. Mostly a mixture of salt and trace minerals. Copper and selenium are the two biggest, most important ones for these animals. Man, look at that. He's walking right on top of the crust. I don't know if I would be able to float without my snowshoes. These snowshoes look pretty slick. Hey girls, how we doing? How we doing? I was wondering if they'd be able to lick snow with the crust. We got yesterday. It warmed up to 40 degrees and then it froze. Went down to 5 degrees overnight and it froze everything. So I made a hard crust, but it looks like they're doing fine. See, they're just kind of radiating out with that fresh snow, and it looks like they're able to break through the crust and get under that, get that loose snow that's underneath that crust, and meet their water needs, and get the snow mustache. How you doing, Icy? How you doing? That's a nice yearling. Is he a steer or a bull? He kept a few for bulls. I can't remember the tag numbers. He almost looks like one of them. Yeah. There's the snow lickers, snow eaters. Getting their afternoon water. God, they're tough cows, man. These beef cows they're good, tough cows. They're hardy. So let's go over to the hay bales. Let's see what we got going over here. Oh, now Mom said that we needed to move a wire, huh? Oh yeah, I see. Over to the left here behind the bull. They've pretty much cleaned everything up here, so we'll add we'll open up a new set of bales. I think this is 5 or 6 in this row. Over there, looks like they still have a lot to clean up over there. God, it's nice out. Yeah, going right to town on that hay. Good. And they may waste a little bit, but it gives them lots of nice warm bedding. Keeps them comfortable at night. Look at that, there's a lot of hay bales. These are all hay that I cut this summer. So we've got 6 bales here we'll open up access to. Let's see. How long does it take to feed 50, 60 animals in a day? Well, I'm gonna shut the fence off. I think, yeah. Okay, the fence is off. I'm gonna double check. Yeah. All right. You can pull these posts out and bring them and gather them up. You can leave the mineral container right there. I'll loosen them for you. So we were using an axe and chopping the top of the bale and peeling off the frozen ice outside layer, but it looks like everything warmed up and melted, and the sun's hitting those bales now, even though it's below freezing right now. Looks like the sun provides a bunch of heat late February like this, and the snow's melted on them, so they're gonna be fine. I may open them up a little bit just to get some of that crust off. Don't follow me, son? Can you bring the posts over here for me? Good job. Thank you. Do you know how to use that camera? The camera that I've been talking to? Yeah. You wanna go get it? Well, that's pretty simple. I just unrolled this wire, and then I went and just set it up all the way at the back, so we get another backup wire, even though we don't really need any more. And we've got these 6 bales ready to be eaten. String, make it a little bit easier. You see there's 2 types of string on this one? You notice that? You know why? You know why?
No.
Because when you're on the hay baler, the baler has 2 arms, and each arm has a roll of string, of twine, that it unrolls out of it and wraps around the bale. Well, on one side I had plastic, and on the other side I had sisal. And So this bale was a mixture of the two. Or it could be that I ran out of plastic and started the next roll of twine, which was thistle. I don't know. Yeah, that is nice and loose. A little bit of frozen right here. The side that the sun isn't hitting is still frozen right here. It's amazing the difference that the sun makes. Hey, people are... Oh, you want to show them the cows? You running this operation? You want to hold it? Mm-hmm. Here. All right, good. You know what you're looking at? You know how you're using it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So this is pretty cool to see. Now, this backside, the sun angle is still pretty low, and so it actually is still frozen right here, which is kind of interesting. Even though the side that's facing the sun, it's like 20 degrees outside right now. And that's all it takes is that energy from the sun that kept this melted off. So I was able to peel it off, and I can't peel this corner. Still frozen, but the cool thing about this is back when I was using my old hay baler, old New Holland chain baler, 848, I've used that for 3 years, and well, actually 2 years, and the part of the third. But that baler made a different type of bale. This is a new baler. It's a New Holland. It's brand new. I just bought it. It's our RB450 utility, and it makes a much tighter bale. It's just the balers have improved so much, and used to be 3-4 inches of waste on the outside of that bale. And this one I just pulled into it, even though it's not net wrapped or anything. I wasn't even 2 inches, and I'm already into green edible hay. It's still, you know, it's not the best, but that's pretty good. So you waste a lot less with this new baler. Helps out a lot. It was expensive, don't get me wrong, but 30 grand for a new baler. But sometimes you gotta have it. All right, that's enough work. Kind of cattle farmers, we're kind of lazy. See, we want to let are we smart? Probably, hopefully, because we're smart. We want to let the cattle do the work for us. So we just kind of give them what they need to get their job done. And see that bull, he's already gonna start going right down on this bale. Yep, about 80 to 90% of the days out here, it's like you don't really want to come out in the winter. It's cold and it's windy and it's cloudy and dark, but this small percentage of days like this make it all worth it. This is an afternoon where, especially after a pretty long winter, you just want to sit out here with the cows and enjoy the quiet. It's beautiful. Huh, little guy? You like it? I like it. All right, we kept you guys long enough, I guess. I think we're gonna hang out here we're gonna say goodbye, and me and the little guy are just gonna hang out here for a little while, maybe clean up at the tops of some of those bales just to have something to do, and we're gonna just enjoy this afternoon and watch these cattle graze. Is it grazing or feeding? They're not really grazing. They're eating forage, but oh, the bull sunk right into the snow. Hey, come on, buddy, you'll be all right. I guess it's bale grazing, but they're feeding on stored forage, so they're not really choosing what they can eat, which grazing typically. I don't know. It's hard to. Probably have to have some expert grazier to tell you whether this could be considered grazing or not. I'm gonna say yeah. We'll go with it.